My name is Nepal, founder of Damak Public Library. I live in Damak in Eastern Nepal. At the age of 18, just as I was preparing to enter university, I fell from my balcony of the home and sustained a spinal cord injury. After I became conscious, my doctor told me some bad news. I would never be able to walk again. I was so depressed and I wondered where any hope was. But while in a hospital, a friend gave me a book, and I can honestly say that it changed my life. The reason is I realized that despite my condition, I was still able to grow intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. By the end of my hospital stay, I read about 200 books.
Bezraj, could you tell us why you decided to build a library and why you built it in your own home?
When I was in a hospital, reading really helped me to ease my pain because it made me understand that I still have value. I could still contribute something to this world. I realized I could pursue my studies and complete education, which I am doing now. And with my 200 books, I knew I could do something for my community as well. Since there was no place for people in my town to access books or even newspaper for free, I talked to my family about my desire to start the town first public library, but they spent a lot of money on my various hospital stay. So we had no resources to start a library. Therefore, I asked my parents if we could start the library in our home. With their support, we cleaned out one of the rooms in our home and begins the process of getting the library ready. I asked friends to donate more books and asked community members to donate things like bookshelf. Then I organized a committee of people who also liked the idea of establishing a public library. We formed a non-profit organization last summer and opened Damak Public Library at the end of 2012.
Could you tell us about your plans for the library moving forward?
We are starting this campaign, Books for a Brighter Tomorrow, in order to improve our library and sustain it for the future. Our library is quite small and we have a limited stock of books, so we will be using the fund we raised to move and expand the library into a more central location with computing resources and a full-time staff. We will also use the funding from this campaign to support programs for our community, such as scholarship for needy students and community events that promote local talents, including authors, artists, and social workers. Although you may not be able to visit us in Nepal, your support is helping us to create a brighter tomorrow. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your kindness.